Good morning. I have started to take a few days off, or I don't know what to call it, to kind of slow things down, to cherish the moments, and also spend a lot of time with my animals. They seem to be much happier when I'm home than when I was working. I don't know if I found that like good or bad. Obviously, it's a little sad. I'm happy that they are happy. They have started to play more and they want to be outside more and just hang around with me. Ville and I have started to take quite long walks now again, gradually. It's so we don't get too tired or strain something. Um, he he loves it, but he also always has loved it. We used to walk like 4 hours every day when he was a puppy, and now we're starting again. I've started to look for a job. Not this. My physiotherapist was extremely clear with that I need to rest. So I'm trying to kind of have her words in the back of my mind, because what she said that even if the pain kind of goes away, you still have like my bone is cut in two and they have like screwed it together, so it will heal like in one piece. But the thing that will kind of take time is that the two pieces are going to heal, uh, like they need to start to grow attached to each other again, and that is what is the most kind of vulnerable state. So she said that I can't fall, I can't like damage this hand again, um, the next coming months, because they can't fix it if I do. My hand was, it was so many broken pieces that they had to kind of puzzle in together again, that it would, and it needs time to heal and to kind of do what it is best to do, or what they what the hand thinks is best to do. So I'm trying to have her kind of words in the back of my mind, and when I do the exercises, to not overdo it or overstrain it, because then it can kind of swell up, and delay whatever progress I have made so far. And she's also said that don't listen to any horse people that say that you can go back to work after a week or so. You can't. And that I think was a good thing for her to say, because horse people are kind of crazy and you are not allowed to rest because they don't rest at all. But this was kind of a severe injury, so um, the doctors and the physiotherapists constantly remind me of that. Yeah, no, if you want to have like a functional wrist moving forward, you need to take the time now to actually rest and not strain it, and not be careful with it. Don't do anything that you think you might fall and you might. I have taken, I like lost my balance sometimes, and I've had to not fall on this, but gently, and it does. You can feel how vulnerable it is, how kind of tender it is. So if I actually do fall, then I understand that my wrist is probably going to be like in 10 million pieces or something. Um, so I get it, but I've started to look for a new job. I'm not sure what kind of job is going to come my way. I don't know exactly what I want either. I go back and forth with it. Obviously, I would like to have something fun that I can do for a longer period of time now. I want to stay somewhere that I feel time, um, like you don't have to, I don't know. I get very excited and I get very dedicated if I like something. But I don't know. We'll see. I've started to look for one. I have like LinkedIn and starting to get like my papers in order. I usually work like that. I kind of plant seeds. I start slowly and then I just want to kind of have everything in order for when the right opportunity comes. I've always done that. I have found if everything kind of moves in a good pace and all the pieces are getting put back into place, I found a writing school where I'm going to kind of hang at in the autumn. I think my hand is going to be fine then, and I've already spoken to them and asked if they have a place for me in one of the groups. According to a reading of mine, it's a good place for me to get bold and daring and take action and get my confidence back. So I think that is going to be good for me to have a stable and also the education of it, not just do all the labor or hard work, but also my head gets to kind of get the exercise it needs. Everybody who knows me knows that my brain never stops thinking about stuff, and I'm very restless in my mind. So I think that will be good. I have one stable that I'm going to be at in the autumn. If everything is falling into place, obviously, if I can afford it or something comes in the way, then I have to give up on that. Hopefully not, because horses have a tendency to calm me or kind of bring out a side of me that other hobbies doesn't do. But we'll see what happens and also what kind of a job I am going to get now moving forward. Um, if I get a job, who knows? In this economy, it's it's brutal out there. I've heard of people that just quit and think that it will be easy to kind of get something else, and they turn out not to. But I don't know. I don't have much else to kind of do. So it's weird. It time moves fast, but yet it doesn't. It's April just disappeared for me. I still think it's April when it's actually May, so I feel like I've lost a month. Um, and everything seems to eventually kind of sort itself out, but it takes time and it goes extremely slow. But at the same time, if it goes slow, then I am kind of enjoying being at home with my animals, if that makes sense. Even if I have no choice, I need to rest my wrist. Um, it hurts, it does, and now it is because I move it so much as I do. And when I put on this is what when I want it to kind of not hurt. So I have like a pain relief in it. And I think yesterday I had it on almost the whole day because I just didn't want to deal with the pain. So that is where I'm at right now. Other than that, I don't know what's happening. I like next week. Next week seems to be a good week. Even if I think Venus going out of her shadow retrograde period on tomorrow, on Wednesday, is going to feel kind of relief for everybody, at least me. I know there is a sense of, can we slowly move forward now, in regards of everything. Um, yeah, other than that, I don't know. I am contemplating like when to go out on a date on my own. I thought I would do it yesterday, but it was not the day for it. Maybe today is, um, or Thursday. Tomorrow it seems like I'm going to have a coffee with Sara, who is, she was the one working in the stable before me. She has been such a lovely, she she's very truthful and very harsh, but you kind of want her on your side. Um, that is so true, actually. She's a person you want on your side. She says it like it is, and people find her extremely sharp, but I don't know. I think she has been lovely during my kind of accident and um, sick period here. We'll see if we meet up. I'm grateful for all her help and everything she has to say. Um, I enjoy it when someone actually is extremely honest and truthful. Not a lot of people are, so it's refreshing to hear when someone is. I learned um, how to kind of get by on social media with your astrology birth chart. And I have Cancer in Mars and in Mercury, and I'm also Cancer in my Sun. So I have a lot of Cancer um, placements. And what did you say? She said that Cancer in Mars is plotting war behind the scenes. Like you think they have like backed down and kind of given up or defeated, but in reality, we are plotting war. Will we probably will win in 10 years? That sounds so like me. I was just, yeah. People constantly underestimate me. Um, it's a weird sign to have in your Mars because Mars wants to go get it like now and full force, and he just wants passion, and he wants, and Cancer is the exact opposite of that. It's like going sideways. So people always think that, I don't know, that I'm not going into battle. No, I'm not. I'm just winning the war. Not today, in 10 years. That just hit me. I will probably win in the end. Um, that's that's probably completely true. Um, and then we had Mercury in Cancer, and that was I need to show up with vulnerability online. And that is a hard one when you are as independent as I am. Don't trust people, and you have like, okay, this happens. What do people around, how do they react and react in this way? Okay, so I kind of adjust my way of being with everybody. Like I stopped giving advice, and I just go for what everybody else did. Like, yeah, you can do it. Go, Kylie, go. That kind of a thing. Um, and I have noticed that people are kind of confused about it, but they don't really realize either that that was the energy you met me with. Like, go, Callie, go. So I'm doing it to you. And it will balance itself out eventually. They will kind of stop coming to me for like free advice. I was just, I'm going to be a cheerleader, like you were to me. So, um, and honestly, it's kind of refreshing to just be the cheerleader, not like not contribute to anything. It gives me a lot of energy back to focus on other stuff that matters to me instead of focusing on other people and their problems and everything that they can kind of do better. um so I it's hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all to kind of tend to my own needs in this way, but I'm learning, and I like it actually. It has shifted a lot of things in my life, a lot of energies that I need to kind of bring that energy back into myself, um, date myself. So it is kind of boring weather today, but I don't think it's that cold. And we are going on a walk, and I may be going to the bakery and just sit there just for the it's not for like spending money or whatever. It's just that I need another energy around me for just an hour or so. I need to get something. If I can't change myself more than I already have, then I need to change the energy around me. And maybe something pops up. Uh, right now, the focus is a job and getting that into place, in some way. Um, and that is not an easy one. And social media, I started to like again. I think it's YouTube, obviously, is just this. It's not fancy at all. I don't do much else than just talk here. And I'm fine with it for now. It will probably change in a few months or so, but if it doesn't, that's fine with me. Maybe it's changed when I'm starting to be around horses again, because YouTube seemed to like the horses that I used to post. So maybe that is going to be like the next thing. TikTok is starting to get fun again. I never thought that I would feel like that, but the creation of it, the just small things, and to just do videos and make it not perfect, because that is something I always need to kind of work on, and that is to not put up things. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look like I spend a lot of time on it. Just do it and just put it out there, and don't think that much, and get that fun happiness back that I used to have for all of it. Kind of childish joy it used to bring me. And it does come back, slowly but carefully. And I need to be careful so I don't kind of lose it again. Um, I used to have so many ideas and and I was just doing them, and it was like so many posts a day. It was insane. Um, but now I'm trying to kind of rein it in and not go overboard and not think that much about it, learn what actually works, um, and hopefully this summer it will turn into something that I can at least start to feel proud of, and also that I learned a lot about editing and all of that. It's not technology, is it? All the creativity around it, I guess. Um, so that is my plan for the summer, to find a job, to focus. I think YouTube is going to stay like this. I'm not going to focus that much on YouTube. YouTube feels like a good place for me to kind of speak from my heart, speak vulnerable stuff. I don't know why, because I have like 4 views maybe on my videos, and it feels comforting actually. It doesn't feel that scary to start open up again. I used to be extremely open on YouTube and on like social media in general. A lot of time has passed since then, um, and I finally start to kind of open up again. Not in the way that I used to, but I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting back to how I used to be, more intentional than emotion driven, though, I guess. Speak about the hard stuff, speak about the vulnerable things in life, and the ups and downs, obviously. And I don't think life is going to make it easy for me at all with anything. I can hope, I can dream, obviously, but I think it's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to speak about that is just vulnerable and just very tender and scary, that I'm going to need to speak about and share. Um, yeah, that I think was it. That was what I'm doing, what I'm planning. World domination or something. Hope you have a good day.